Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Sugar Ray Destin Jr. I am the founder and CEO of BOBM Publishing, LLC. We're a full service publishing house that launches authors to greatness. The last 266 authors that we've worked with have all went number one on Amazon. With that being said, today's topic is pride and how it can pride be toxic. So there's a few things that I see in pride. Obviously, we know the biblical sense. Pride comes before the crash, and a lot of times you do see men crash based on taking that pride too far, based on taking it to a toxic level. In there's three areas that I see it happening all the time. One is pride when it comes to a woman. If you have too much pride when it comes to a woman, it shows up in the form of jealousy. It shows up in the form of extreme protection. It shows up in the form of being ready to take it to a physical level, violence when someone disagrees with, or maybe there's something that they say in regards to the man about his woman, or we get the point where I'm going with that. Don't want to touch any wounds or pull any triggers for people out there. The second one is pride when it comes to family, and when it comes to family, um, men are extremely prideful when it comes down to how you talk about their family, how you interact with their family, the things that have happened in regards to their family, and so again, if a man is prideful when it comes down to his family, then he's going to take it to extreme levels. Don't touch my kid, or don't touch my wife. You do anything to my family, then I'm coming for you. Those are examples of taking it to a different level. Obviously, as men, we're protectors, and I can say for myself, I'm on probably on that extreme when it comes down to my family. Um, I do take that personal, but I always try to de-escalate that situation. When it comes to the third one, which is money, men are very extremely prideful when it comes down to money, and we've kind of been trained in this way because these days we're in that movement where as a man we've learned that if you are not if you're not able to provide, then you're not a man, right? So even saying it, it kind of takes me back just thinking about the pride behind the money issues at home. If a man is going through some things with his family, he may not speak up except for a very small circle of people that he knows that he can count on, that he can rely on. But when he doesn't have that outlet, he doesn't have that group of friends, that group of family that he can go to, that he can call on when it comes down to money. Even something as simple as we remember a movie, um, The Pursuit of Happiness, where Will Smith was down to his last, and he went to his friend and he said, "Where's my $14? Where's my $14?" Obviously, this was the '80s, so that $14 was a lot more, but he ended a friendship over $14. These are the traits that show up in a man when his pride gets involved and he does not have an outlet. Now, on the flip side, it can also be a very positive trait for a man to be prideful. If you're prideful about your money, you're going to go and you're going to work harder. You're going to put your energy, your efforts into getting that getting more money. You're going to become a master at your craft, right? And that is important because you take pride in your work. The Bible says work as though you're working for God, not as though you're working for man. So that's where that positive pride comes in. When it comes down to family, if a man is prideful about his family, then he puts his family name on his back. And what I mean by that is not a tattoo. Obviously, we've seen a lot of people that get their names tattooed on their back, but they put that legacy on themselves, and that legacy so that they know that the next generation and the generations that come after them are going to be set for life. And they also pay homage to the ones that came before them. So they go out and they act accordingly. me myself, I have that pridefulness when it comes to family. I keep two rubber bands on this wrist for that reason. One for my mom's side and one for my dad's side. And it reminds me that they're always with me and they're always on my shoulders. That's why I work so that's why I work so hard at the things that I do. A man who has pride in his family, on the positive side, he's going to work harder to build a legacy that lasts beyond this lifetime. And then the last one, let's go back to women. If a man is prideful about his woman, then he'll treat her as such. He'll show her that she is the apple of his eye. He'll show her those blessings that God talks about when he talks about the biblical family. How a man that loves his wife loves his wife as Jesus loved the church. Pride can be very toxic if it's done wrong, but it can also be such a blessing if we do it wrong, if we do it the right way. So, fellas, take pride in yourselves, take pride in your family, and work for everything that you want. Um, what you'll find is that you'll live a better life, and outside of let's take it out of the prideful sense and let's put it into being passionate about what it is that you have going forward. That's all I have for now. Listen, everybody, I love you guys. Thank you for the opportunity to share just a moment with you, and put pride in your pocket, and and let's move forward with peace and continue elevating higher. Love y'all.
Thank you, Sugar Ray.